American rapper Nicki Minaj and American envoy Wax go report Nigeria to United Nations about the genocide where they happen for inside the country. According to Nicki Minaj and the other envoy, they talk say so many persons they buy for inside Nigeria as a result of their faith. But where did they make these reports for inside United Nations? Something was happening in Nigeria. For inside Kwara State, Ekiti local government, now there some group of bandits just the same time when Nicki Minaj they report Nigeria to UN. Now some bandits go enter one Christ Apostolic Church. They go rob them. They buy people for inside the church.
Right, everyone, welcome to Pulse Media. Now, the issue of X-Men bandits incursion into churches, especially as it's drifting gradually to Southwest, is beginning to give a lot of concern to formal and informal actors in the political space in the Southwest. Now, recently, there was a video of bandits attacking church worshippers, and then it really caused questioning as to whether this government is able to handle this brewing crisis. As we all know, before now, the United States of America has issued a warning to Nigeria that it's going to invade its territory if nothing is done about killings of Christians by these bandits. Now we have the Aare Onakakanfo. Aare Onakakanfo is a traditional Yoruba warrior. If you're all of us that studied history, we know of the Oyo Empire, the second biggest empire in West Africa. And then we have the Aare Onakakanfo, which is an equivalent of the first minister. In fact, he's a traditional defense minister. Now we have Gani Adams talking tough in this matter. He wants to do something. Please listen to what he got to do, because this will not only do the Southwest good, it will do the entire nation good. Probably if he comes out with a model for tackling this security crisis, other components of Nigeria's federation, especially in the South, be adopted, and then it will be good for the nation. Let me know what you feel, and then I'll see you next time. My name is Larry.
This press conference is a press conference being held on behalf of Aare in Council. And I will read my speech as the Aare Onakakanfo of Yorubaland. There are perilous times in Yorubaland. From Kogi to Kwara, Ekiti, Ondo, Osun, Oyo, Ogun, Lagos, and part of Edo, Delta State, and ominous signs are there. Merchant of death have surrounded more than 60 million inhabitants of this geographical space. The blood-twist maniacs don't have good intention for the peace-loving people of our areas. Rather, they are waiting for signal from their foreign sponsors to invade this land, kill mercilessly, and take over our ancestral inheritance. More than a year ago, I raised the alarm through a letter I wrote, and I sent it to our governor to immediately partner with us to flush out all these undesirable elements from our forests. Pitiably, there was no response from them. Now, the danger is staring at everybody in the face. If care is not taken urgently, this clear, present, serious, and immediate danger has the capabilities to change topographic landscape and history of peace-loving Yoruba people. This insecurity gradually crept into Yorubaland, which is a monster that must be fought with all power at our disposal. Should I read that paragraph because of the aircraft again? Okay. This insecurity gradually crept into Yorubaland, which is a monster that must be fought with all power at our disposal. A first-class monarch who was Olukoro of Koro in Kwara State, Major General Seyi Makinde, retired, was shot dead in his palace, and his wife was abducted. Another first-class monarch who was traditional ruler of Ifon, Ondo State, Oba Israel Adeusi, was also killed by this monster. Council chairman, cleric, businessman have been aborted. Women have been raped. Farmers have been deprived of their possession. Travelers are no longer sure of their safety on highways. This evil is gradually creeping into Yorubaland, and the Hydra-headed monsters is already constituting a serious security threat, due to the fact that this cancer was not given urgent and decisive operation when I raised the alarm. It is now spreading like wildfire because the perpetrator gets higher financial returns with the less risk through kidnapping and abduction. We have a situation on our hand now in which, through our intelligence gathering, these terrorists are already mobilizing to leave forests and invade our towns and cities. It is high time we stop these cancers that is spreading its virus across Yorubaland. Aside from making money from these evil ventures, these enemies of progress want to destroy the economy of Yorubaland. This is why they must be stopped now. We must treat this cacaworm with urgent attention it deserves. Because for any development to take place in any polity, evil must not be appeased. It must be decisively dealt with and fought from all angles, like the monster that it is. That was why I proposed the convocation of a Southwest Security Summit to be held in one of the states' capital in Yorubaland. The meeting will involve, among others, traditional rulers, religions and opinion leaders, farmers and businessmen, and others too. And security urgent in the region. Unfortunately, no serious attention has been given to this proposal by those in government. The fundamental duty of government anywhere in the world is the protection of life and property. With the information at our disposal, these elements, most of whom are from neighboring countries, have infiltrated our forests and our towns. In August 2025, there was a security breach in Babanla, Kwara State, where criminals attacked residents and about 20 villages are displaced. 36 persons were killed in the ugly incident. Also yesterday in Kebbi State, the Government College Comprehensive Secondary School, Maga, Danko, Wasagu local government area of the state, where Azan Makuku, believed to be the vice principal, was shot dead, and 25 female students were abducted by the terrorists. The Middle Belt, that always been known as the food basket state for farmers, has been turned to war theater by the herders and bandits. More than 300 villages has been displaced. Vice versa, Benue, Plateau, Niger, and Tarabas. Consequently, all our national forests have become abode for criminal terrorists to perpetrate their criminal acts. Most of the aforementioned locations have lucrative solid mineral, where they are mining and looting the country resources to acquire sophisticated weapons to continue with their evil acts. What can be more embarrassing than that? This is the time for all Yorubas to be vigilant and be on their alert. This should be done effectively through our local intelligence gathering mechanism, because this monster must be fought by all. That is why we welcome the proposal by the 47th American President, Donald Trump, to flush out these terrorists, claiming Christian and Muslim in Nigeria. Not only Christian, Muslim, even the traditional believers. Majorly, they are commoners, citizens of these countries. I still don't understand why some people are against the military intervention to deal with these bandits. If our governors are powerless, or for political reasons refuse to deal with the situation, it is better for American soldiers to help us in this country. Donald Trump has not told anybody that they want to set up a military base in Nigeria. Unquote. The propaganda they are running is that Donald Trump wants to come and set a military base in Nigeria. For any country to set a military base in any country, there must be a bilateral agreement between the both countries. What he simply said was that enough killing in Nigeria. So what is wrong with that? You will remember an incident that happened in 2020 when America was abducted and taken to one of the towns in the north. The United States U.S. Marine stormed the place, killed the 6 kidnappers, and rescued the American. And this is exactly what we are saying. Precisely, I think it's Sokoto. That incident happened in Sokoto State, in the forest of Sokoto. And if Nigerian security apparatus have been compromised, then Western power should intervene to restore peace and order in the land. Enough of killing in this country. A few days ago, the British government warned its citizens not to go to about 20 states in Nigeria because of insecurity. What can be more embarrassing than that? 20 states out of 36 states. This is time for all Yoruba to be vigilant and be on alert. This should be done effectively through our local intelligence gathering mechanism, because the monster must be fought by all. It is no brainer that if these terrorists are treated with kid gloves, they will go on the rampage soon. They must be nipped in the bud immediately. Therefore, the sense of urgency to tackle this insecurity promptly must be our urgent guiding principle. This essential threat must be tackled immediately. We must wage intelligent war against kidnapping, and the time for that fight is now. The principal task of security agencies is to defend the state against threats to its national security. Any threat to the economic growth of the country is also a threat to the national security. Since those threats could be covertly organized, Yoruba people and all Nigeria need intelligence to counter this urgent agent of darkness.
I just want to know, what's the relationship with the traditional rulers? If the Southwest governors are not responding, is there any kind of interaction on this issue with all the traditional rulers in Yorubaland? At least, if the government is not responding, what are the proactive measures the traditional rulers are taking to address the issues now?
Well, the traditional rulers are trying in their own way, because they are the first point of call if this thing happens. And they don't have the security protection like a chairman of local government or a governor. And Noba palace cannot have more than one. Only the paramount ruler can have 2-3 police. Ordinary first class Oba will have only 1 police. But they are trying their best. Let me reflect one information to you. The Obas in Kwara State went to presidency and asked presidency that they consulted Ifa Oracle that the problem they are having about insecurity, they dictated that the Aare can assist them in Kwara State. But the president said, I will call you back. No response till now. And I know some governors have tried to talk to the presidency that can we engage Aare on the issue of security, but no response. I don't know, maybe he accepted or he did not accept. And I know some others that normally call me. I have had discussion about insecurity with Ooni of Ife. But the new Alaafin have called me twice on it too. Kabiyesi called me when the Babala incident happened. That what will we do? I tried to get the number of the governor for Kabiyesi Alaafin. And Kabiyesi Alaafin called the governor, and the governor said, Kabiyesi, I appreciate the way you called me on these issues. We are working on it. But they have approved Second Mechanized Division Army, Second Mechanized Divisions, Nigeria Army in Ibadan, to assist us in Babala. I think that was one of the reasons that the issue come down drastically in Kwara State now. And 3 weeks ago, Kabiyesi called me on this issue again, but I won't discuss what we discussed on that, on the issue of insecurity. And other Obas too, from Yewa, they have called me that what can we do about this insecurity? But the answer from my own side that they talk to the government, let us partner with them. So the Obas in their Council of Obas is always be in the agenda of their meeting to discuss the issue of insecurity. But everything lies on the tables of the president and governors. There is limits Oba can do. If Oba arrange a vigilante, the chairman of local government did not support it, the governor did not support it. Eventually, if a criminal was being killed, if the government had the interest on that criminal, the Oba will be in trouble. Not only Aare will be in trouble. Some of our Yoruba people in diaspora, they will just stay in social media and say, what is Aare doing? The question we always ask you, you are living in UK. Can you form a vigilante to go and arrest criminal without reporting it to Metropolitan Police or Scotland Yard in the UK. We should not be having the impression that because there is a security threat in Nigeria, we have turned to Banana Republic. You should not have the impression that you can take law into your hands. Just as what is Aare doing? They forgot that the Aare of Oyo Empire, not the Aare we have now. The sovereignty did not lapse on the heart of Alaafin anymore. The sovereignty lapsed on the hand of the governor and the president. On the basis of issue of security. Governor, president, and chairman of local government. If Oba want to act on the issue of security, he have to get an approval from them. Even in your community, the Oba will call the chairman of local government, the chairman of local government will call the area commander and DPO. They will hold a meeting with the Obas. They have to agree before any action can be taken by the Oba of that community. Not even talking of Aare. That is just Aare Onakakanfo of Yorubaland. So there must be an approval. And after approval, we now sit down, how will we do it? Aare cannot fight it alone. Aare will bring all the warriors from various communities and put them together in a pool strategy and give a command. Even in the olden days, that was how it's always been run. So thank you very much. You are welcome.